Well, talk about a tale of two cities, or two countries as the case may be, as illegal migrants continue to flood into Canada and as members of the RCMP are reduced to glorified bellhops carrying the luggage of the illegal migrants south of the border. The precise opposite is occurring, namely President Trump is carrying through on yet another campaign promise, this time securing America's borders and increasing public safety. And this means allowing law enforcement to uphold the law. Can you imagine? So it's bon voyage to thousands of illegal aliens who have no right to be residing in the United States in the first place. And with more on this story, we have our U.S.-based rebel, John Cardello. John, welcome once again to Rebel Roundup, my friend.
Oh, it's so great to be here, David. Thanks for having me.
Excellent. Now, John, that was a fascinating statement that you read from John Homan of U.S. Immigration and Customs, noting that Trump is doing more for border security and public safety than any of the past 6 presidents he's worked for. And by my reckoning, that would even include the late, great Ronald Reagan. Of course, the usual suspects on the left will condemn Trump's measures, but as far as I'm concerned, if a nation is incapable of securing its own borders and determining who gains entry and who has to leave, well, at the end of the day, that really isn't a bona fide nation to begin with. Your thoughts, John?
Yeah, exactly. You're exactly right. I mean, what is sovereignty without borders? And I want people to understand, Homan is a career cop at the end of the day, no matter how high he's risen. Cops don't give praise lightly, especially to politicians. Cops don't tend to love politicians. Homan also went on to say in that same article that he had testified to Congress in June of 2016. And the gist of his testimony was that deportations were down under Obama, not because there weren't people to deport. They were there. There were more of them than there are now. Obama just wouldn't let his agency do its job. And so this is a sea change, David. This is a complete change in policy. And that same friend who's a deportation supervisor told me that the culture, the mood, the climate of the agency, the morale changed within days of Trump's election, not even his inauguration. The mood of the agents was just better. They were going to work. They knew again that the handcuffs were off them. They could put the handcuffs on the bad guys. And after his inauguration, he told me that it got better, within a week. And I saw that happen on a local level in New York City. Well, I worked first under David Dinkins, a very liberal mayor. Then Rudy Giuliani was elected, and my job got easier in a week or two. So I understand what he's talking about. And I tend to agree that the change in administration has trickled down to a sea change in these agencies very, very quickly.
Hey, that was an excerpt from my weekly show, Rebel Roundup, in which we highlight the best stories of the week with your favorite rebels. If you want to see the full show, please sign up to become a premium member.